mean, like the alterations. I mean, like everything that you find, the flows. I mean, like the rhythm of it, how a person chooses to use a certain word. Because
It's the switch up,
Phoenix,
baby.
and it's my farewell. What it do, party people? It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixhead King. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. That's right. Every Wednesday we're out here on the interweb, and it is Put Me On Switch podcast. We obviously invite a lot of up and coming artists. Some we don't know, some we do know, some we know that are making big waves in their city. But yo, if I don't know about them, let us know. Drop us in the comment section who you'd like to see on the show, and of course, give us them super thanks, give us them likes, give us them comments. Yo, man, there's one bro that's always coming up on the show. He's always there. He's like, yo, I'm here. I'm number one. Shout out to the homie. I was actually check, but now you see the interweb is not giving us. I was gonna give him a shout out because he deserves it. Damn, you feel me? And make sure you just let us know if you know of any local brands you'd like to see as well. Yeah, of course I'm wearing an international one right now, but that's okay. But let us know if you have any local brands you'd like to see. Let us see, and just give us the heads up so you can also put us on as much as we put you on. And shout out to everybody that's enjoying the freestyles on all social media platforms. Shout out to all the guests that be coming through. But yo, hey man, people are always gonna say like, yo, you're bringing the X gang in hard out here, man. Yeah, we got another artist representing the Eastern Cape. What it do, sir, Mr. Supreme Phoenix?
Ngozi. Thank you for having me here.
Don't thank me, man. Thank your manager. Don't thank me. Thank your manager.
Thank my manager. Hey,
Yeah,
shout out.
You must give Funi the shout outs, bro.
Yo, the utmost shout outs.
You know, now we must say Gian. Hey, Boot's gonna also be on the street. Boot Legend's gonna trip out. Bro, the X gang, right? I'm talking about Xhosa rappers now.
Yeah.
You guys have got something unique. Obviously, your sound is also very different to what we're hearing. It's more the localized folk music. So you're on the level of like, this Javas. And that's kind of what I'm feeling from all the music I've been listening to. And I think that's kind of like your motion right now. Yeah. Where did it start for Supreme, and why this direction? And, what's your message out there mostly in your music?
I think everything comes down to what inspired me to do music, listening, going back to the days where I used to listen to Ispaza,
Right.
Dreammans Cup, Backyard Crew, those were like the days where I fell in love with music, and I actually wanted to portray myself in a way where I could actually tell people where I actually came from, and Dipingu, I think that actually played a lot of influence in my music, and teaching a lot of people about Xhosa and the Gyannes, the Gyannes,
Right.
It goes a long way, and via music I think it's easier, and it makes me, ndahlala nawe apha, sitting with an OG like this and telling out the message out there to the youngins and to the people out there, it actually is a privilege.
Shut up, man. I think, the OG status, I wish I could get paid like an OG, though, because damn, people out...
you need flowers.
I don't need flowers, dog. There's fake flowers out there, I don't need flowers unless you're gonna give me what's that bouquet? The money bouquet.
I was about to say.
That's the flowers I need, man. The notes, wait.
Yeah.
Now you also had Xhosa Lingo.
Yep.
Sorry, is that right?
Yeah, Xhosa Lingo.
Xhosa Lingo, is that an EP that was from you?
The Trap Lingo.
Trap Lingo.
Yeah.
If you see how it's written here, you kind of like
HRAP.
Yeah, rappers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Trap Lingo. That was my first single actually, featuring Biscuit, my sister. Shout out to Biscuit. She always pulls through for me. Much love. That was like the first music video, the first single I got recognized by as a Xhosa rapper. Shout out to the team, man, who was behind that. Who was behind me that time. They made sure that I actually am here now.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think, there's a lot of cats coming out. I mean, how long have you been doing this music thing for? It doesn't really say here. It just tells you, like... guys, when you write these bios, right? It says, born in 1995, raised in Davidton, Benoni. Aye, guys, we don't need your ID number, right? We need to know the discography. You understand?
Yeah. On
Right,
how I started and actually.
Yeah, we don't need a love letter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it actually is a history because I actually started doing music 2009. But I actually started dropping my music, my first single, 2016 with Trap Lingo. That was my first single, actually doing a solo song, you know. Back then, I used to be on a group called Vuta Lyrics, you know. We were 5 of us, and we used to push that gassy vibe, you know, hearing Siashezi.
Really? You listen to Siashezi?
From Ikasi.
But you're saying Eastern Cape, and then it's like Davidson. Davidson's on the East Red, like fair. That guy, we need
everything
a Dompas.
East, everything East.
Oh, you are East Rand, Beast Rand.
Everything East, man. You know
the East Rand guys always think they're the shit. Really bad. But anyway, I'm listening.
Yeah.
No offense to Touchline, by the way.
Man,
he's the beast, Rand. He's the beast right now.
Like if you're talking about Touchline, you're talking about one of the cats, you know.
Yeah, he's got it right now. Shout out to Touchline.
Shout out.
We need to get him on the show.
Man. Yeah. So in whatever, I think the music, man, it's whatever that actually carries me and whatever I'm actually doing. And Xhosa is actually whatever that actually I have actually to portray the information that I know of.
Sure.
You know, I can be able to like rap in English. I can be able to rap in any other language, but
you prefer?
I prefer rapping in Xhosa,
right?
because I think in Xhosa, so it's gonna be hard for me.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Of course, you have to. Yeah. Now, also, you featured on Channel O's Rap Fridays with Stogie T.
Yeah.
That was like just after COVID. He had this Rap Fridays and was doing the Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah. Yeah, I was lucky enough, actually. Yeah, I was lucky enough to be called by Stogie T. I know it was like one of the breakthroughs in my life.
Did it help? Because, you know, we're sitting in this time now where we're asking the question, does traditional like media help, which is like your TV, your radio, compared to what we have on the internet? Because now in the digital era, I mean, you know, you're dropping stuff and you're going straight to the internet before you're dropping anything on TV. Obviously, we're going to speak about Hennesy 2.0, which you got featured on Base already a while ago. It's on the net as well, right? But does it work to drop on TV like it used to, or is that like something of the past?
You know, I think a lot of people watch TV, so it's a necessity of you doing a visual after doing like a song, you know, because a song is basically for the social media platform, you know, like, so, and then the music video, it's where people get to know you, get to see you, you know, and that's actually perfect for TV, you know. You can drop that on the lines, you know, it's gonna make a vibe, but if a lot of people don't see you on the TV lines, on the radio, don't hear your music, I feel like it's not gonna, you know, be as much impactful as that, you know.
I mean, do you think they won't take you serious if they don't hear you or see you on TV? Because, I mean, once people see you on TV, they kind of like pay a little bit more attention.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, they pay a lot of attention when they see you on TV rather than, you know, dropping on the socials, you know, being there. I know a lot of artists who are not on TV, but who are
they kill it online.
You know, like they kill it like, especially online, more than the ones
they kill it on streams, not on the performance. We can talk about that too, because I mean that's
performance takes something else, man. You know.
Look, we you know that's another discussion where you can have, and I've said it many times, and some of the artists that have been on the show know that you can have like a shit man of like you can have 100,000 million streams. But if you're not getting booked, like no one can see, no one can physically touch you, or like a peer-to-peer kind of interaction, then, you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Man. You're not doing anything.
You're not doing anything.
I mean, look at like, I think the best guy who really got it right is Shiba Shit.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he kills it online and he kills it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that ROI, that kind of like transition is important, because look, we're seeing a big wave of hip hop coming in right now, right? Obviously, shout out to Casper's, shout out to everybody else who's been pushing, but we're seeing there's a change now. People are getting a bit tired of Amapiano. They're not gonna go anywhere. I just think people are just getting a little bit tired.
Yeah.
They're looking for other things to listen to now, right?
Yeah.
And the range is wide. Once again, we're going to come back to the style of music that you're making. Yes. You know, you're speaking more to an older market, I would say.
Yeah, well, I think my music is quite friendly to all ages.
Right.
Yeah.
that's what I like about it, and we're gonna come back to. We gotta connect the dots, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is a question that I've been thinking about, and it's like we've got social media, right? So you're pushing online. Yeah, check. I've got 1,000 streams, bro. 1,000 streams means jack all, right? Because once again, I come back to my rule when I spoke to OK Swish in the beginning of the year. If you got 1,000 streams, that means you can at least get 10% of those people to a show, which is 100 people.
Yeah.
Right? If you can get 100 people to your show. Right? If you go, look, let's just say that 1,000 streams come from your area, whether it be Joburg, whether it be Cape Town, Durban, you should be able to pull at least 100 paying people to come and see you.
Yeah.
Right? Then, if you're on TV, for those who do have like a DSTV or SABC, right? Because now you don't buy TVs now. We buy monitors. We're not buying...
True.
True.
We stream online.
You're streaming online, stream TV. Shout out to Podcast and Chilled. I mean, they've taken the internet to the TV now. You understand? So it's those kind of things, and it's like, then we come back to, so then how do you know you're actually touching people? Because when do you know when to make a radio single? Because your music sounds radio to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, you come in with the Hennessy's, which we're going to talk about, but just to connect with your hip hop community, but you're getting it down to where there's got to be a balance between, like, if I'm going to do this music thing, there's got to be some type of plan. Yeah. We've got now the bangers we're trying to put out.
Yes.
Then you've got obviously now the commercial stuff we want to put out, which is more mainstream, which is your popular music, right? Sure. And that's why obviously AKA got this to the T. He says, I want to get paid, so I'm going to make music for everybody, young, old, middle, whatever, right? And that's why I say your music is more radio inclined. Well, the stuff that we got.
Yes.
Okay. Then we've got Hennesy, which now you've got your Koilas on there, La Cabra, Sest, we've also got Biscuit on there, and you've got Touchline Truth on there as well, right?
Yeah.
But that's now for your hardcore rap fans to show like, yo man, I'm still Gian. You feel me? I'm getting it. By the end of the show, I'll get it.
Yeah, the Gian.
Shit. Right? So the balance is there, and I think you got it right. That's what I'm asking you. When did you start with this? When did you start with this hip hop career? Like when you say I'm going in now.
Yeah. Hence I'm saying like I started this I started taking this seriously as a career 2016. You know? Yeah. And it took me actually a while to actually get in and know the perks of the game, even though I'm still learning even now. But, at least there's somebody somewhere who knows the name Supreme Phoenix, which is not easy, I wouldn't say it's easy because people expect to do one song and then after that song, you're going to blow up, everybody's going to know you.
That's the 2-minute noodle theory, you see?
Yeah, after that song, after one album, you fall off because you don't have a solid fan base, Give
me some claps, Give me some more claps. That's my chat.
So, yeah, I think for me, taking this long, I think it actually, it's an advantage, because I know people now that I didn't know a while and I've developed relationships, solid relationships with people. And, even though I'm not where I want to be, but, at least I can see there's a light, my popular corner of the tunnel, which is, for a lot of people, they be like, yo, Phoenix, you already there, bruh. I saw your music video on, I saw you playing on this channel, and I'll be like...
I can say it's on bass, It's on bass, it was there.
Yeah, man.
The preview there, which is dope.
I saw your music video on Spanking You, I saw it, and they were like... Guys, yeah, it plays there, but there's only as much that does for me, If ever I'm not getting performances, if I'm not getting booked, if I'm not getting
I'm listening.
Endorsements, if I'm not getting, and then that thing is always what you lack on certain things, we're like, bro, this nigga is not dropping, this guy, it's been,
sure.
Bro, you need money to, push this thing. You need money to shoot a music video. You need money to get from point A to point B, you know. And sometimes along the way, you are a person,
Right. Ask, what's the piano guy? McKay. What? Yeah, ask what? Lee McKay. Is that his name?
Lee McKay.
Yeah, Lee McKay. Yo, ask him. Yo, he's fighting with the people. But I get his chat though. I really do understand it because it's a lot.
Is it Scott Mapuma or Limeke?
Well, whichever one of them, right?
Yeah, I think it's Scott who's fighting with the people based on like how
he's
people
just trying to be human as well.
Yeah, man. You know, people. For me, I actually do understand a certain part of Scott, but you know,
but that's not the chat. That's a chat for another time.
You know, but. You know, people when they see you, they like bafuna ukubona as the person you are on the music video or
100%.
You are and on the music. They don't understand that the person that you are on the music is the feeling that you actually have. That you
it's your alter ego. It's your persona. You know, you're being
it's your persona.
You know, so and that's why like if at that time, you know,
I'm happy.
Right, you're happy. You're doing your thing. And you're here to entertain. You're a performer. Yes. So I'm here to do that. You paid $100. I'm here, to entertain.
So next week I'll entertain you.
So once I'm done entertaining, I'm vying to Posy to cuddle, if you have a hand.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna go and make more music, right? So you know, and I think you know you were speaking and touching on those things that there's certain levels of this. Like if you're getting your music onto TV, that means that your product is living with you out having to be out there.
Yeah.
Because people might miss you. They could be watching TV and not listening to radio.
Yes.
And vice versa.
Yes.
That's why I'm always asking, like, guys, why are you... A lot of kids are rejecting radio. They're going to say, but payola, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a new platform now on SABC where you can actually submit to all radio stations. There's no... It's all, like, automated. So there's no one saying 1, 2, 3, and you know, but we don't know, right? But they give all the radio stations and XYZ. Same like with the TV channels. You know, you submit. And remember, the TV channels are looking for music videos, but when are you as an artist only know about visualizer, right? And you know one of the criteria on our show is to not give us visualizers. Why? You think you're gonna submit now, you're standing in Bram with this mic hanging from some magical, I don't know, cord in the air, right? Because everybody does that. Then you want to submit that to TV. Do you think TV is gonna take it? No. So they're not gonna take it because there's no effort in there. So a visualizer, and you say this is a visualizer. You're saying there, and if you change it to official music video, it still looks like a visualizer because the quality is poor.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna come back to the point you mentioned, which was, it takes money.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. To do interviews, you gotta get there. Whether you don't have a car, or you need taxi fare, those kind of things. To choosing music video, it takes money, especially if you want to shoot a great music video. Yeah. I love the fact that you and I think we're seeing this a lot now. Everyone is going them patlas hard, right? With from the tribe they're from the heritage they own.
Gotta represent.
I see that with you, right? And that's happening. Well, all the Xhosa brews do it though. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And we gotta actually have a chat though. Who's got the best attire though? For the hip hop brews in terms of like Zulu, Xhosa. I know we got petty brews here, so but also your dance moves don't work, Tabang. Sorry.
Oh.
Right? But hey, I'm just saying, no offense. Mom's gonna tell me. But yeah, so I think just also one of those things. It's like, we've got to look at those things because all those factors do play.
Yes.
Right? How do you keep yourself not, don't say you're busy. Busy being not busy. How do you keep yourself alive when you're not working or when you're busy in studio? Because your music's got to live somewhere.
Yeah.
So like I asked you, like, is it important to forget TV? Because remember, when you drop on like an MTV base, you got bragging rights. You can tell me like, yo, we're on MTV base.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I asked you the question, is it, obviously you're going to get a bit of hype, but then you said also once again that you can't just drop one song and then chillax.
Yeah.
There's no time to relax today.
Yeah.
Right? But you've got 4 EPs out as well.
Yeah, 4 EPs.
So the work is there.
Yeah.
But 2016 is a damn long time, bro.
I've been pushing from 2016. I've been knocking, Been knocking. I think
that's why.
Like
so that's why I'm like
5 music videos I've been playing.
Over 5 music videos.
Yeah, over 5 music videos I've been playing.
Not visualizers, right?
No.
When you say music videos, you gotta be specific.
No, not visualizers. I think I have 5, 7 visualizers.
Right.
Apart
so the
from
work is
the
there.
music video.
Right. So the work is there. So we get that. But yeah, 2016 to now, damn, that's almost a decade.
Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a roller coaster, eh?
That's almost a decade. So that's why I asked the question of like, and I have to drop this bomb, like, how long do you do it to make a sustainable income? Because did you study?
Nope.
Right. So this is like plan A.
Yeah.
What's the escape plan? Because if you're doing this for like 10 years now, you got to at least gotta have at least an apartment. Gotta have not a car because I mean we've got e-hailing service. That's just a liability.
Yeah.
So you have don't worry about car. Don't worry about car because that'll get into trouble too.
If you don't have a house, man.
Just give you some claps right there. You feel me? Right. So those kind of things, and it's like I asked this question because you gotta start breaking the walls to get there.
Yeah.
Because it's important to like I only found out about you through your management.
Yes.
But you've been around for 10 years.
Bruv. It means there's something I'm not doing okay. It means there's something I'm
Let's
not doing.
Let's clap again. I'm like your subconscious right now.
Yeah.
Speaking to you.
Yeah.
Because you're gotta work it out.
Bruh, I think I need to. Actually, I am doing that, but there's a lot of things I think ezivalayo apho nalapho, as a person, uphelelwe futhi, like, I have been doing this, I need to go out, get some bread, and then you get that certain job, go 9 to 5, push while you sustain.
Oh, did you work at 9 to 5?
Been.
What are you working right now?
Not now, but I've been working.
What were you working as?
Don't
worry, we've had some terrible jobs here.
No.
You must tell us. You must tell people I've done 1, 2, 3. But if you're doing any crime, please do not mention it on the show.
No, I've never.
Because they will come and look for you. We've already had somebody tell us about who they stole from.
No. I've worked as a merchandiser at Pick n Pay, Jewfresh, Diamond, Pick n Pay clothing. I think that was like the last work I did.
We could have opened up his own damn store.
I'm planning to, but that's the thing. A lot of people have my clothing brands,
Yeah,
but how do you actually go in the clothing brand and then penetrate? Because I am doing rap right now, and I don't think there's anyone who does raps like me actually in Xhosa,
Actually, that line is let's just say you're doing it your way.
Yes, hence I'm saying
because you can't
no one
say
who does it like me.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
doing it on
Let's leave it at that.
Yes, I'm doing it uniquely, I'm doing it uniquely because I can actually say
but you're inspired by the Ifanis, Dreammans Cups.
Yo, those are the legends, bro.
The other legend. I saw them performing with Brother LaRue now a couple of weeks ago on stage.
Yeah, in Cape Town.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I was... because I'm every time when I see them performing. I'm like, why I don't get some link with them? Because trust me, if I could get some link with those guys.
Oh, that's an easy one. That's a very easy one.
I was hitting the Antimbis.
It's crazy because you think Dreammans Cup is out, but they're not. They're actually really OG legends. Damn.
And to think of those are one of the groups who were not mainstream.
Yeah, they weren't.
They were not mainstream
Absolutely not.
I think I only saw.
Man.
I think I only saw one music or two music videos zabo on a TV,
right.
Yeah, playing.
But also they were running the rap Xhosa scene though.
Bruv.
They're running the Xhosa Rap scene.
They've
been running it, yeah.
They're the gods in the raps.
They are really the Xhosa OGs.
Yeah.
For real.
Every time Mozo, I think everyone or rapper in Xhosa, Mozo Mbuzo, Ebra, who are the legends in Xhosa. They will certainly Dreammans Cup.
It's crazy because everybody that we speak to that's Xhosa rappers, they're like, Dreammans Cup is it. They were really that groundbreaking, to be, I think mostly to be rapping in, first of all, in your home language, mostly fully. And underground, bro.
You see, when people are listening to Kendrick Lamar, and they'll be like, that bar.
Right.
When we listen to Dreammans Cup, we'll be like, yo.
Right.
And how did you actually is Xhosa to that level and twist and make it work,
Right. I think
it's actually something.
I think that's the magic of when you start hearing the rhyme schemes, all the little punchlines in your home language. You're like, because people would think it would never come out like that, but then it does and it hits, and then you're like, okay. You know what I mean?
I mean, even without the punchlines, I mean, the alterations, I mean, everything that you find, the flows, sure. I mean, the rhythm of it, how a person chooses to use a certain word, because you can find one word meaning 5 things. you know.
Yeah.
And the
Of course, the double entendre. Double entendre.
You know, you're like, yo, so zonke chakras gang.
Crazy.
Beat.
So your 4 EPs, right? What are,
Yeah.
name them from beginning to end, like when it started to what we have now.
Okay, so it's Echoes in the Valley, Tamaku, Bailam, Xhosa.
Kosi. Yes. What does Kamango mean?
Tamaku.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tamaku literally means respect.
Because I mean, everybody uses that. There's a guy. What's this guy? Azzy Music. He's got the Kamaku pictures, so he does that. We've had Kater. She had a song called Kamaku. Yeah. So just respect.
Respect.
I feel you.
In all terms, I mean, like, if I could put it in one word, I'd literally say respect.
I feel it because a lot of artists have that as song titles.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I actually named it the tape. I actually named it Kamaku because I wanted to say I respect everyone who actually was supporting me on that journey. Because I actually dropped it on during the COVID season.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Echoes
Echoes in the Valley.
Echoes in the Valley. What's that about?
That was like my first EP.
Yeah.
So I actually had an inspiration when I was in Eastern Cape. You know. When I rapped, everyone was like, yo, bro, you sound like a funny, bro. Like, yo, your raps are like, yo, you sound like a funny, bro. I'm like, even though I funny, but that bothered me so much. That
I would also be bothered a little bit because it depends when you really take I funny serious, though.
I find not to say
he does drop bars, and he's once again, it's the punchlines that make it.
Yes.
And he's a comical rapper. He made it fun, he made it, especially with Airway, he made it fun, he came out like that, but also then TV was hot back then,
See live.
Exactly, on live, when you saw it there, I was also like, tripping, I was like, damn, this guy is really making it cool.
I'm actually having goosebumps thinking about I find his song, because, he's one of the people, I'm like, the flows,
right,
punchlines. I'm like, he used into his pambeneyo, izinto besihlekisa ngazo umgwarano, right, and then he made it a punchline.
That's what I'm saying. He's a fun guy.
Like, yeah.
That's why if you can make, and that's what rap is about, is that if you can make it fun, and you don't have to diss everybody, but at some point, you just keeping it fun, but you'll keep it light. I mean, we saw that with Big Xhosa as well.
Yeah,
he also went that way. It made him big, but he went straight for the head. You know what I mean? But that's what hip hop is about. It's about, sometimes a bit too much about ego, but it's about showing your flexing and all that kind of stuff. So 4 EPs out, and of course we've got Hennesy 2.0 right now. We've got La Cabra, and we've got Sest, you've got Touchline, and you've got Biscuit. Right? So you've got some heavy hitters on there.
Shout out to the cats for pulling up. Shout out for the cats for pulling up. I don't want to lie. Every verse on this song, it's spot on.
Right. And
if ufuna
okay, but then also you drop it on bass, which is now, this is the first time you're on bass. No, so old stuff, right?
Yeah, for me, every time when they play my music video on bass, it feels like the first time.
I was about to say, it should never ever feel like it's getting old. It should always feel like, damn.
Every time
I'm still in the running. They still can respect you.
Sitting here having a conversation with you, having a mic here, like it has me, but try anxiety.
Yeah, but it's not that kind of studio.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's
gonna start rapping now when it's not the time to rap. You can ring now, but right? But I mean, I think, once again, that's why we built this platform, because we want to hear your voice, want to hear your story, want to hear where you are. Obviously we want to hear you now. Not 10 years later, but we want to hear you now, obviously in this prime, and you're still gunning for it, you're still going for it, and you've got your brand new music video out. It's called Hennesy. We're gonna obviously check it at the bottom of the screen. Hennesy 2.0, Sesti from the Quellas, as well as La Cabra from the Quellas. I mean, they are hot right now. If y'all saw the interview with Young Boy Veggies, trust me, that was a hot interview. That was a dope one, and those boys can rap. All of them can rap.
Very much.
We got to get Sest there. I think Sest is the next one we need to get in here. He's really the guy.
Bro, I don't wanna say.
I've heard some of his rap. Let's not say who's
they're nice. All of them.
They're all nice. They've got their own thing going.
When I was working with them, I could actually see everyone was unique on their own level.
Right.
But they actually bring themselves to one.
I know the structure. They must thank the big dog. Hey. He lays the law down there, you know what I mean? He's the real general there. Yeah. All right, so so you don't have any projects for this year apart from? Are you just dropping singles now?
I don't know. I've been dropping projects,
Yeah.
And then from the projects, I've been taking singles. I don't know. I think I might go disebenze nomnye umuntu, you know?
Right.
I think I might get a producer who can, you know,
give you.
Yeah, and then I don't know, man. I think I should get probably nomnye umuntu engasebenza naye on a project. I don't know. Get a DJ.
Hey man, you will just have to speak to your manager because all I'm saying is that, yo, man, the rand is low right now.
Yo.
You feel me?
Hey, bounce.
Plus I've been working with some of these damn artists, but damn.
Yeah, but I already have a couple of songs that are actually on the bag. A few, actually.
All right, so we're going to get into it right now. You know what time it is. You've done Freestyle Fridays with Stogie T. So, you know, we need a little something out here. You know, this is how you promote your shit. You feel me? So make sure you go check out Supreme Phoenix. He's on all DSPs. Of course, check out his brand new music video called Hennesy 2.0 with obviously those artists we just named right now. Obviously, you got to go, Touchline out there. That's the real beast, right? You feel me? That's a beast. Yeah, it's a beast of a beast. Yeah, we got to get him on the show, though. All right, so we're going to get into it. Let's see what we got in the beat pack here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. All right, it is none other than Correction Beats.
Yo.
We've got Supreme Phoenix in the building.
Yo.
It's your boy.
It's the switch.
Yeah, with the GN.
Yo.
Strapping.
Representing all the East Ends.
For the X Gang. Let's go.
Pakama close. Yo. Yeah. Okay. Bathi imani thini ndikulele ngoma thini kezulu zongo mthini bokwe baklobe kone kezulu zongo miblo kaya loklobe kone kezulu flower la bathi I want to rap ngomlaba la flow ngezanga lali thini kuloma dali biza ngoma dali
Hey, come on, bro.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Sorry to me, dog.
Sorry about that.
You know, come on.
My bad.
Hey, Fundi, I told you.
No way. All
right, here we go. Let's go for another one. This is Correction Beats on the production.
Correction Beats.
Yeah, Correction Beats all the way out from the Northwest. Yes, sir. We're coming to you live from AM Studios again. Need some volume?
Yeah.
Is it only playing on one side?
Okay.
Oh, wait, nice. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Technical.
Let's go technical. It's your boy DJ Sest, the Mixtape King. Correction Beats.
Switch up, baby.
That's right. We're live. We're at AM Studios. Let's get it, sir.
This is pressure. Yo. Okay. Oh,
are you thinking?
Some soulful things.
Well,
I'm not thinking. I'm just coming up with it. Yo. Ntine ngondo nenjongo yobona isipogo sinegongo sivele sijive nogogo phakathi komkhoza nenyongo yitrongo kwesibeginini ezimane ezicula imizwi lili zirap isifirifiri ngapha zenza siphithiphithi xa kuvela uPhoenix imyekeni iyaqithe ndiphinde yezintwana nizibhide zifile kaloku izintwana nivile ningabuza umamthawe thina sesijimile okay sitya up sinya pha sitya sinibe silapha nibona ngapha nibone le nibone nangale Phoenix lo Phoenix Phoenix sebebhala ingoma suka le kudele yehla up khwela le khwezela kwencela njengephela zalela ngubani long bani yeni candy years namdi years jonga futhi nibhalile ngusupreme kengo
Okay, are you warm now?
Okay, I think I'm warm now.
Okay, all right, here we go. We still got Correction Beats on the beats.
Okay.
You know, it's your boy DJ Sest, the Mixtape King. We don't know, now you know. Give us a like, give us a subscription there, give us a share, give us a do anything. You feel me? Supreme Phoenix in the building. Let's go. M Studios. Say what up? Yes, sir.
Hey. Okay. Whew. This goes deep. This goes deep. Oh.
This goes deep.
Okay. I'm from Uganda.
Okay, but the beat's going now. You know what happens?
Oh, la bhaza mase kuthi kuyasondela nje iyafika lamagama. Isixhosa ingxaki guys asifanele can't
bro. I'm not your chick.
Engathi ngiphinde lokuqala.
All right, let's get it. Corrections. Yes, sir. We gotta end this one strong, bro, for the X gang. Let's go.
Oh, nanso seyithulile ke futhi.
Oh, damn. I stopped. That was my bad. Okay. Correction beats. Yes, sir.
It's the switch up.
Hey, we're moving for dag. We're moving.
So we konkoti yan, yiko losi bra. Hey. Okay. Yo, music to the drop. Yo, okay. Hey. Okay.
Yo. Zandi food.
Ah, no way. Wait. Okay.
Come on, bro. I'm giving you beats here.
And like, you know, Spotlight is actually fire. Okay. I'm sorry to disappoint all the classes. Once again,
don't worry, your management will sort you out after this. No, me.
For season doesn't I disappoint on their biggest platform on my
Yeah, you better speak to your ancestors now, for real.
And that's about the Wednesday, and that's very witty flesh. Yo.
You should have had like maybe a joint or something before you came.
I thought actually coming sober was gonna be fun.
Don't worry, it's better to come here sober because it depends if you can handle your weed or not. All right, you're gonna just end it off right there. That is none other than Supreme Phoenix. Make sure you check out Hennesy 2.0 right now, available on all streaming platforms, and the music videos out on YouTube. Sir, we will catch you again. Shada, thank you so much. Obviously, you can see now. Like I say, man, if you know about merchandising, you should be, dropping some pantlers or whatever. I can see the drip is inside, So make sure. Any show should be looking forward to. She's devastated now.
I'm saying, guys.
Yeah, you really didn't know what happened there.
Okay, Yazin, I'll drop a freestyle this week, eh? Drop a freestyle.
It's not on this show. It'll be on your own.
Yeah, it's gonna be on my own, but I'm gonna.
There's no redemption there. Everyone says that. There's no redemption. We want it here so we can push it.
Yeah,
don't worry, we'll push all these buzzer ones.
Yeah.
The flops will push easily.
There's nothing
There's
I can
lots
do.
of people here.
I
don't know, man. Now you definitely can't do a song with Dreammans Cup.
Man, what's happening?
I'm kidding. Make sure you check it out. It's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king, and that's how we end the show. That's what happens when you come to the show, right? You gotta be ready for this shit. You feel me?
Trust me, even when you have ready, otherwise
look at your man, is like, bro.
Bro, like the South Africa is disappointed.
Hey, did he sign the release form? Well, he's gonna sign it anyway. You know what I mean? Because we're not wasting this one. You feel me? All right, so my guy, thank you so much for coming through. That's Supreme Phoenix. Make sure you check him out. It's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king, Supreme Phoenix, and just like that, we'll see you next week. We got a nice one next one coming. Yee! Is that a cut?